What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. First of all, before we're getting into this, I want everybody to know, if you're African American, that I love you. And I come in peace. I'm not coming to offend you if you're a Democrat or if you're a conservative or anything like that. We're all the same people. I'm glad that I am your brother, you are my brother, you're my sister. So I'm glad we're the same people. You know, I hold that very dear to my heart that I'm an African American. And I don't ever want to take that away from me nor you. But I do have a disagreement with what's going on here with this Juneteenth as a holiday. Now, I want to preface by saying that, not that I have a problem with it being a holiday as it is, but the context of which it was made a holiday, okay? And what Juneteenth does, it commemorates June 19th, 1865, when, General Gordon Granger announced the end of slavery in Galveston. What Biden has done is signed this and made it a national holiday, a federal holiday, that all Americans can feel the power of this day and learn from our history. That's what he's saying. So this is not really something that helps black people. All groups can get a federal holiday. Even if you don't like black people, you will still get a federal holiday. But I was talking to Brother George Macon yesterday about it on the phone, and he was having a debate with his father. And what Juneteenth also shows is that, you know what? We actually had you as slaves. Okay? Whether we want to talk about that as a part of our history, it is our history, right? So they had us as slaves. So we freed you as slaves. On June 19th, 1865, the country got rich, not to mention the other atrocities we did to you after 1865. But before that time, turning America into a powerhouse, we used you. Okay? So we're celebrating the day that we let you go free. But the conversation for me is, where is the real talk on reparations? And I agree with George Macon. If you're not going to give us reparations, don't give us Juneteenth. And see, the congressional black leaders that were there, mostly Democratic leaders that was there when it was signed into a holiday. Many of them were, probably shedding tears and thinking that this was something that was great. Listen, our black leaders understand Juneteenth is nothing that helps our people. And when you look at the disrespect towards African Americans from Democrats largely, they're always trying to do something symbolic that keeps our people needing them. So we'll throw you this symbolic thing, but it's going to keep you at our table. Not that, and I'm also of the state of mind that black people are responsible for doing things for themselves. That I believe. I don't believe that anybody is stopping us from doing that at this time in life. However, if you want to help black people do something, achieve something, let's talk about what is owed to us. And when you talk about that, Kamala Harris got a problem with that. Joe Biden got a problem with that. But if it's about a federal holiday that everybody can benefit from, that commemorates, what is that doing for helping the one group in American history that has helped the country get more rich than anywhere else? I'm no disrespect to any other minority. There's no group in American history that has fought in as many wars, that has helped the development, than African American people. Nobody. No one. That free labor that was done and the inventions that we have contributed to this country, nobody has done it more than us. Yet the disrespect that we receive from those who say they want to help us, aka Democrats or politicians, largely our own people, we're still behind. And we're still behind because we gotta wake up as a group of people. We have to understand that other groups, and I know that reparations is a conversation. I don't think that we'll ever get it, but I understand. We have to understand that we have to start giving to our community ourselves. Because if you wait on them to give you stuff, it's gonna be things that are symbolical, things that don't help you achieve anything. The single motherhood rate is astronomical. Black businesses can't compete. We're not monetizing our own people, keeping our own money in our communities. Our communities are largely being replaced, gentrified, and things like that. The Democrats are not going to help with that. We need to understand that we are out here by ourselves. All right? And that's why, a lot of this gender war, I understand that it happens. And I bring strong points from the man point of view. But we need all of our people, as many of our people on deck that we can get. We need to be as much on code in the black community. And some of y'all might not like what I'm about to say. We need to have allies outside of America. Okay? We can't do this all by ourselves. We need all the black friends that we can get. And we need to start doing for our own people. Because they're never going to give us what we were looking for. Because if they were really serious about this, Juneteenth wouldn't be a national holiday. The reparations bill would be passed. But they know that black people, at least they feel that black people are, hey, here's a holiday, here's something. I even had family members hit me up, excited about the Juneteenth holiday. And some of our folks are like that. They're just looking for any reason to party, any reason to barbecue. Not putting in any real effort, but then they can still say they pro-black and stuff. And we have to stop that because other groups would never accept this. And I'm gonna say something controversial again. Look at the Jews, those that are from the European origin. They make sure that we never forget what happened to them. And folks have to pay. I believe even the United States, and even though the USA was an ally against Germany, I believe the United States also had to help pay something. I don't know if it was a form of reparations or whatever, but they had to pay. They also helped pay to restore Israel. Okay? Billions of dollars. Because their people don't let them forget. Never forget. And we settle for less. We are not, we don't know how to negotiate. And then on the second part of that is like, the way that we treat each other really sets the precedence for how other people treat you. That's what I want to talk about. This is the time that the black people, the black community, you want to start loving your brother. I know some of these brothers and sisters out here are hard to deal with. I know, trust me. If don't nobody know, I know. We need all of our people on deck. We need black men. We need black women. We need everybody to help us. And we need to join the international black community and turn this thing around. Because we got to give it to ourselves now. They're never going to give it. And if we get caught up in the democratic politics, anything outside of reparations, if they don't want to give it, if we're not going to get it, we need to stop accepting anything else from them. We got to stop accepting Juneteenth and other things as trinkets of goodness. Give us what you owe us or stop talking to us. That's all. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. Don't forget the black and perfect t-shirts. I'm out.